Hello, today we're gonna speak about Ngrok. Not Grok from AI of Elon Musk, not Groks from sport game. Refs for who knows. We're gonna speak about Ngrok, that putting your APIs online, and it shouldn't be hard. It's really not hard. I have one use case that I actually use. It's my real case scenario for Ngrok. I will show you in a sec this demo. But first, let me speak about where we can use this Ngrok. How you know, we have my demo with localhost 3000. We have on Vite, for example, 5173 localhost at first, but you can change it on whatever you want for every of these applications. In my case, it's Create React App is 3000. For Vue, it's 88 usually, how I remember. And other frameworks also use some localhosts. And when we use localhost, how we know? We're gonna have some problems with our permissions. For some permission cases can be inaccessible for HTTP localhost. And also we have some CORS issues with HTTP localhost. We have a lot of more cases, and in my scenario we have some unusual case for this demo, but it's still gonna be resolved with Ngrok. I will show you how you can use this Ngrok, and you can use it for resolve your cases like I will resolve my in this video. So I have this application. We're not gonna speak about what this application do. You can check another video if you're interested in this. It's just Ton ecosystem application where I write smart contract for Ton ecosystem and show how it's actually work. But in our case, we're interested in this connect wallet button. And for connect, we have this connect your token wallet. We can use Stone Keeper. In our case, it's just our Web3 application wallet. And if we try to connect, we're gonna get some problemino. What the fuck is that? Yeah, and if we try to connect, I just changed some ports here because it was work versal port, but still. Now we use for connect, we have, let me fast explain you. For connect, we have this Ton Connect UI provider that get manifest URL from our Ton Connect manifest in our public folder. You see, we need to get access to our public folder with our URL, where we have also URL for public folder. You see why it's important for Ngrok to use, because we use a lot of localhost here. We have this localhost to TonCon manifest, and we have this URL with manifest on TonCon. On Ton Connect manifest. It's not important that I speak about Ton here. It's gonna work for every permissions and CORS anyway. So now we try to connect our Ton Keeper. If we try connect browser extension, we get error of failed to load manifest 44. Okay, let's try to connect wallet in Telegram. Open Telegram. And in Telegram, in my another screen, we have this Telegram icon. There you see, and it's also up manifest error, try again. We can get a connection, but actually in localhost we have this connection, we have this public manifest. Let me close Telegram. Don't want this issues to, I don't want notification sounds. And what I want to say about it? Yeah, I want to say about that in localhost we still can try to find our token manifest. Let me try to just go by a strict path to token manifest. And we see this token manifest, so it's accessible on localhost, you see. But manifest is not visible, because it's strict restriction from Telegram side, from wallet side. And it's usually for some external API also can be like this, or some CORS or some permissions errors. So even if it's accessible, we still can't connect to our wallet. And now Ngrok going to scene. Ngrok, let's go. Ngrok, we believe in you. Okay, for Ngrok. For Ngrok, at first, also you can take all this code in open source in description to use this, if you're interested in this. But now we can use Ngrok for us. For Ngrok we need open terminal link to actually use this Ngrok. And first, if we reopen close tab for Ngrok, we can start for free on Ngrok, and we can go to this welcome screen here. I already authorized, but you can authorize, it's easy. And for Windows we can just install it with this implementation here. Wait, it's not my token, I hope. Okay, just literally show my API token there. At the bottom I can't hide it there for some reason, thanks Ngrok. But for install Ngrok you can use this link with installation for Microsoft Store. You can click here, winget, like for Windows. If you have another OS you're gonna get instructions for this OS. So for installation it's nothing easy, nothing hard, like one command line usually. And then you're gonna have this your auth token here. For this token you can just copy it like this, and after installation, I imagine that we already installed Ngrok with any operation system that you have. In my case it's Windows. We can use this Ngrok config at auto token, and we get this token, and instead of this we get our token. I'm not gonna pass here my current token, but you can pass your token and just going like this. Error accepts. I hope it's not accept empty string. I hope it's gonna work still. And now we can use already Ngrok. You can check if Ngrok is installed, but it's easy installation. For me it was easy. Like, try to just write Ngrok like this, and it's gonna work correctly. You can check help here. And what we need to do next, we can write, how you already see, Ngrok HTTP 3000 in my case. Why 3000? Because we use port 3000. If you're gonna have some Vita project, it's gonna be port 173, something like this. For a view like this, it's any port that you already started can be here. Pay attention that you need to start this port to actually Ngrok find this first. Like, you need to have it started in terminal here, or anyway in any IDE that you use. And next in our terminal we can just click Ngrok HTTP, and we connect it to our Ngrok. For me it's free plan, it's nothing private here, so no worries. It's just some interface. And you see our Ngrok now have HTTPS Ngrok free applications that forwarding our localhost to this Ngrok. And now if we try to go to this Ngrok, we're gonna get this about visit Ngrok website. It's just some fallback for them, it's not error. Yeah, it's called error Ngrok, but it's not error, we just need to visit site. It's gonna be only first time when you create a new Ngrok. For example, if we update, you see, we're not gonna have problems now with Ngrok. And now we have this version of our website. Pay attention, it's now in Ngrok and HTTP with all connection secure and permissions we can use. And now next, for my case, for your case maybe it's already all, like you already can use permissions and all what you want in CORS. For my case I need to change my localhost here for actually Ngrok. Let's change it like this. For readme I don't want to change it. Let's just replace all here and replace all here. Now I don't need it for readme. We replace it for our Ton Connect manifest JSON to our Ngrok free app, and for our Ton Connect manifest JSON in our application. And now if we try to connect wallet, let's try Tonkeeper browser extension, and we get failed to load manifest. Tough, huh? Let's try Ctrl F5 to clear cache. Connect. Yeah, it was cache issue, so no worries. I'm just use Ctrl F5. If you don't know, we can hard reload with Ctrl Shift, or like Ctrl F5 also it's hard reload with cache clean. And now we can connect with our Ngrok with HTTPS connection. Yeah, you see we connected. And here we still can't connect, of course. But now we can't even... Oh, no, yeah. It's don't even see manifest from this. anyway. So we can use this Ngrok to actually connect to our, in my case and in other cases, to use it for CORS, for permissions that are usually blocked by HTTP. It's some usually geolocation permissions or permissions that of your private data, like camera, I don't know, maybe micro, etc. I don't remember. You can check my Web Native API playlist. I will show all this Web Native API with permission there. So it's all for Ngrok. You see, it's easy to use and it can be very useful for you. And you can check this Ngrok in my code here if you want, but actually you don't need even my open source code for Ngrok to use. Just remember a couple of my commands that I show you and use it. Let's go. Ngrok's in the center of Galaxy.